Hello guys, welcome back to being Mrs. Fraser. Today's video is going to be a clean with me marathon. That's right, you get a full it's just over 2 hours of me giving you all the motivation you need to get your homes cleaned up and just get that cleaning tackled and ready to go for the week. So, what is a marathon, you may ask? Well, it's a compilation, I think. I trip over my words all the time. You guys will learn that, especially if you are new, but my OGs know. But anyway, it is a compilation of my recent or most watched cleaning videos. I have all the motivation for you guys. So let's go ahead, get those TVs turned on, grab those vacuums, mops, dusters, whatever you need to clean, and let's get cleaning together.
I was looking like a fool when I met ya, all covered up in the dirt from my past. So insecure by myself when I met ya. Won't you give me any warning? I've been thinking about you day and night and day and night. To be honest, I just don't know what to do next. With a broken heart, waiting for you to come out and save me. I'm a mess, need to untangle, and I'm a fool for you, baby, fool for you.
Hello guys, welcome back to being Mrs. Fraser, or welcome if you are new. We have some cleaning motivation. We're gonna get this all done today. There's been things that have been on my to-do list that I have not got done, and well, today's the day, and we're gonna go ahead and tackle that together. So go ahead, grab your brooms, grab your dust sprays, and let's get to cleaning.
You made me fall without saying a sentence. Won't you give me any warning? I've been thinking about you day and night and day and night. To be honest, I just don't know.
Well, cleaning, I usually like to tackle the biggest piece first, I guess, if you will. So like in the living room here, I want to go ahead and tidy up the couch, get it picked up, fold the blankets, fluff and chop the pillows, and get the cushions all put back into place. I do like to swap my cushions around a little bit. That way they kind of wear more evenly. But anyway, so tackle the biggest piece in your room first. It's typically the easiest. So again, in the living room, tidying up the couch, folding the blankets, setting up the pillows. In the bedroom, it's making your bed, stuff like that. Maybe in the kitchen, it's cleaning off the counters. But it's always, I don't know, it just helps get you started and get you moving. So anyway, we're gonna move on to the windows. Now, yes, I should have probably gone outside and did the outside ones as well, but today we're not doing it. It didn't get done. We're doing the inside. So I went ahead and got the windows cleaned. For whatever reason, there's like little splatters and stuff on the windows. I assume it's little cat nose prints from them trying to get the lizards, because if you don't know, we live here in Florida and anoles are in abundance down here, and the cats like to try to get them from inside the window. So while I was cleaning that up though, I noticed there was some cat hair, and so I just wanted to go ahead and wipe all that up as well. So you'll probably notice the kids in the background of my videos for the next few weeks. They are home on summer break. And you guys, we have been spending so much time outside at the beach, at like the dunes parks and all that. It has been so much fun being here for the full summer because if you don't know, it's been about a year since we moved here. So we actually have a full summer here in Florida. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get this cat here. If you can't see it there, I mean, you can see it. It's plain as day. How I can see it in camera and not see it when I'm sitting on my couch, I don't even know. But it was really bad, and I didn't want to take the curtains down to wash them because the curtain rod that we have is like one of those pipe ones. So it's like screws in. It's a whole ordeal, and quite honestly, because I put these up myself, if you were here for that, let me know down in the comments. But I didn't want to wait for my husband, so I put the curtains up myself, and maybe, I don't know, they might not be the best, like in correctly, so I don't want to keep messing with them if I don't have to. So we're just using like the little lint roller to get the hair off, but you know what? It worked. So I was pleasantly surprised at how well it worked. And I was able to get all the cat hair. Obviously, that is right where they jump on the back of the couch and rub on the curtains. So, but it worked out. Look at all this cat hair I got. I used quite a few sheets of these off this lint roller. Yeah, I was kind of like, whoa, Tammy, you need to do this more often. And of course, I had to share the culprits because they're just so cute not to share. So.
No, I'm not the same. Everything has changed every day.
As you all know, if you have been a part of my family for a while, you guys know that I like to keep it real over here. So these shelves, just wait till I get a little closer to the camera. You guys, oh my goodness, I have been neglecting these shelves. I don't know what it is. Sometimes I miss things while I'm cleaning, and for whatever reason, these shelves are it. Maybe it's on accident, or maybe, you know, like I do it on purpose on accident. Does that make sense? I don't know. I look at the shelf and I'm like, oh, I have to take all those pictures down, dust each and every one of them. And I don't know, maybe I accidentally, not so accidentally miss it, but anyway, you guys, these shelves were so bad. I actually picked these up at IKEA, and in our old house, they housed glitter. And then when we moved down here, I spray painted them black, and I probably should have sanded them before I did that because you'll notice on one of the lower shelves that the paint is chipping a little bit, but I don't know, it's all good. So I love to repurpose things like that, things that no longer work for me in a space. You know, a can of spray paint goes a long way in changing how decor pieces look. So if you ever have something and you're like, oh, I just don't want this anymore, I don't know what to do with it, try spray painting it to fit your new decor. But anyway, there's the close-up, guys. Look at that. Like, look at the dust buildup. Oh my goodness, how embarrassing. I will say, I hardly ever walk over into this side of my house. This is the kids' side of the house, and they typically clean their own bathroom. I clean it about once a month. I'll go in there and do a mom clean on it, but otherwise they clean their bathroom once a week. And then, you know, they take care of their rooms and everything else like that. So, but look at the hair on there. Oh my gosh. I think it also gets a lot of buildup on there because it's set, again, at the same level as the cats, so their hair like flies everywhere.
You got me sleep deprived. feel me, your body.
As I was cleaning the shelves, it dumped like a bunch of hair and dust just on the floor. So I just wanted to vacuum that up real quick before cleaning this cowhide. The easiest way of cleaning the cowhide is literally sweeping it off, which I was told is the best way to clean it anyway. Just sweeping it, you're not supposed to vacuum them, but typically I will take it outside and shake it all out and get all the little crumb buildup, because for whatever reason, that cowhide attracts all the dirt, all the cat hair, all the things. And if there's one thing about living in Florida that I am not a huge fan of, it is all the sand that gets tracked inside. We do not wear shoes in our house. Like, it is a big no-no. You come in the back door, the shoes come off. And somehow, some way, sand still gets brought in, and it manages to find its way to the cowhide. So as much as I love that cowhide, it is crazy how quickly the dirt builds up. Like, literally, I'm cleaning this, and by the end of the night, it'll have dirt and stuff all over it all over again. It's just crazy. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get everything vacuumed up here, and that'll be it for the living room. And then we're gonna go ahead and move on to the kitchen because it is time. I set up a grocery pickup order, and it's time to go pick that up so we can get it put away.
Fading, you know it's not about, yeah, you know it's not about our love ending. You know it's not about us. You know it's not about us. You know it's not about us. You know it's not about.
I actually had 2 grocery pickup orders this day. I did a BJ's wholesale pickup, which is what you're seeing here. This is more of like the bulk items that we use like a lot of: bread, cereal, cheese, stuff like that. And then I also had a Walmart pickup order. I like to pick up at Walmart like super early in the morning. I mean, I'm like their earliest, which is usually 7 o'clock, I think. I like to go super early before anybody is out and about, before the day gets too hot and carried away. So unfortunately though, BJ's doesn't usually pick up that early. I think their earliest starts at like 10 o'clock. So I had to wait until then to get my BJ's order. But anyway, that's what we're doing. We're just getting that put away. And then we will move on to a yummy, super easy sausage potato crock pot meal.
It's not about us. You know it's not about us. You know it's not about us. You know it's not about us. My bad temper, what am I supposed to do? When the flame's going high with my bad patience, I hate it always falls on you. But you know it's not about our love fading. You know it's not about, yeah, you know it's not about our love ending. You know it's not about us.
I think it was my last grocery haul that I shared with you guys that I was talking about cereal. My kids basically stopped eating cereal. Like, it took forever for them to finish a box. And so I was like, I'm just done. I am not buying any more cereal. You guys can just eat other things. Well, recently, for whatever reason, they decided to go on a cereal kick again, which your girl loves cereal. Like, I could literally eat cereal all day long. I love cereal. I try not to eat it, though, because I know it's not good for you. But for whatever reason, you know, the kids just kind of wanted cereal again, and it was on sale. These Reese's Puffs were on sale for buy one, get one 50% off. I think was the sale price of them. So I grabbed 2 of those, which they love. The hubs loves them. I love them, you know, and all the things. So yeah, I don't know what the cereal kick is, but now they are on it and they are loving it. They kind of go between like a toast and egg breakfast. Sometimes it's cereal. Sometimes it's a Pop-Tart, especially if we're on the go. That is very much a Pop-Tart morning because usually when we're on the go for breakfast, it's usually about 5, 6 o'clock in the morning and they are not fully awake. So Pop-Tarts is the best way to go on days like that. But anyway, I don't know if people are wondering or not either, but we do eat produce. You know, we do, other than the potatoes that you saw and the bananas there on the counter, I do buy produce. I have recently started purchasing, though, from our local farmers market, and so I try not to buy the produce at the big box stores anymore and just kind of supporting our local farmer. I'm actually going to start doing that with our meat, too. I'm super excited. I found somewhere where I can buy like half a cow, and I'm on the hunt of where I can find a whole pig. So that way we can fill up our freezer, like basically do a meat shopping, if you will. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have ever bought cows and pigs like that before, but back home in Nebraska, like my mom did it all the time. My dad used to do it. You just basically get a hold of the farmer, you know, pay the farmer for when his cow is ready, and then he takes it to the processing plant. The processing plant takes care of everything, the butcher, processor, whatever you want to call it, and then you pick it up. So I kind of struggled finding places down here in Florida, which I'm surprised because we have a lot of farmland around us. I don't know if you guys have ever been to Florida, but I was really surprised to see the farms here. I was also surprised last year when I was homeschooling my oldest. I was also surprised to find out that Florida was the very first place to have cows here in the U.S. So, shocker, especially because we just moved from the beef state, Nebraska, you know, in the Midwest where you usually think of cows and stuff. But I don't know. Anyway, my point being is that I think I'm going to switch over that, you know, support local farmers and go that route. So that way we won't have to buy meat from the grocery stores anymore. And then we'll just basically have everything stocked up and in the freezer for the year. Also, this is the super yummy crock pot meal. I kind of got a little sidetracked there. It is super easy. It's quite literally a 32-ounce bag of home-style potatoes. They're like the country-style potatoes, hash browns. If you know, it's like the little square ones instead of the shredded hash browns. But it's a bag of those, an onion, and then some. I used kielbasa, I think is how you say it. It's a sausage. And then a can of cream of chicken and half a cup of sour cream. However, I did double this recipe. That way I knew I was making this one. Not only is it a practice night, so I like to make things that I can easily transfer. Because practice is about 30 to 40, somewhere around there, 30-ish miles away from the house. So I like to be able to pack it up, transfer it, and crockpot meals make it so easy to do that. But anyway, I did double it so the kids have leftovers for the next day. And you guys, this was so good. But I will say some of the things that I'll change on there, I would like cook the onion and sausage like on the stovetop before adding it. And then I would probably use a half a cup of milk instead of the half a cup of sour cream. Like I would substitute milk for the sour cream. I feel like it was just a little bit thick and could use a little bit more liquid to it. Either that or add milk, maybe a quarter cup in addition to the sour cream. Now you saw me double it here, and instead of using a full cup of sour cream, I used a half a cup of sour cream and a half a cup of milk. I was getting confused with what I was saying. Oh my gosh. A work brain. So anyway, I think I might use a little bit more milk. I would pre-cook the onions and the sausage and get a little bit of a sear on that sausage. And maybe add in a little bit of like paprika or something. But otherwise, it was really good. It was a big hit. The kids loved it. Fred loved it. Everybody was like, yes, this is definitely a make again, Mom. So make sure you stay tuned to the very end and I'll show you what it looks like once it's done cooking. But anyway, it is time to move on to the closet. Now, I really went into this wanting to do just a full declutter. We have been in this house a year. I know what clothes I will and won't wear. I have so many jeans, so many t-shirts, and stuff that I just haven't worn since we've been here. And honestly, I probably won't wear. But again, with keeping it real, I struggled getting rid of stuff. I saw the stuff, and for whatever reason, I have like an emotional attachment to my clothes. I don't know why. I think part of it too is like, oh, but I might just want to wear that again. And you just never know if you'll need it or want it or whatever. So I was really struggling on getting rid of clothes today, but my goal was to get rid of and declutter things that I really don't wear. And I mean, I did do that. Things that I really didn't think I was ever going to wear again that I was holding on to. So, I don't know, decluttering, we decluttered a lot before we moved here to Florida. And so I brought things with us that I thought that would be used all the time. And most of the stuff is, but some of it I probably could have parted with. And I don't know, I just couldn't.
Girl, you always tend to drive me crazy, looking at me with those eyes. Then put some music on, turn the lights down low, throw the pillows off the bed, blow the candles out, move your body slow. If you got something on your mind, I might try to help you let it go. The shirt you gave me, 'cause it reminds me of the times when I was down and you were there to save me, telling me that I'll be fine.
I think part of the reason it's hard for us to get rid of things also is not only some sort of weird emotional attachment to the clothes, but also you spend hard-earned money on that stuff, and it's like, I want to get my money's use out of it, but honestly, it just sits in the drawers and in the closets, but I think it's a money thing. Like, I'm like, man, I spent so much money on that, but I don't know, it's hard. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and move on. My stuff is done. I only got rid of a few pieces, but hey, something is better than nothing. So if that's all you can do, that's all you can do. Whatever works for you and in your decluttering process, whatever works for you. But anyway, we're gonna move on to Fred's drawer. Now, this drawer drives me crazy. When he does his clothes, he just throws everything in there. So when I do his clothes, like, I fold his underwear, I fold his shorts, or his pajama pants, and yeah. He does not. So everything was just kind of piled in there and thrown in there, and it was bugging me. So I bought these little like separators off of Amazon. I will have them linked in my storefront for you guys if you're interested. They actually were really nice, sturdy for their price. I think they were like $12 or maybe $12, something like that, after tax. And they were, again, really sturdy, really easy to use. As you saw, I just stretched them out and pushed the little gray button down, and it worked really well. So it was funny though. Fred came home and was like, what did you do to my drawer? Like, I was like, now you can see where everything is. It's so organized and so much better to look at. And he's like, okay, whatever makes you happy. So what is that? Happy wife, happy life? I don't know. But anyway, that is going to be all. See, I got rid of quite a few things. It wasn't just a few, a little bit, but anyway, so we're back to the dinner, back to the crockpot meal here, guys. That is what it looks like after being cooked on low for, I think, about 6 hours. So another thing too, I would probably next time cook it on high for like 3 or 4 hours. The bottom got a little bit overcooked, but again, it was still so good. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope everyone stays happy, healthy, and safe, and we will see you in the next one.
You needed me like a cargo, you will carry me. I just hope you know my depth, even though it makes no sense. Sometimes I'm broken, too much of emotions. Sometimes I'm the lightning, don't wanna pick a fight with. Everything seems so good, I guess I can't help myself. Would you call me if I'm in the dark? I'm calling up 'cause I'm right up.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Being Mrs. Fraser, or welcome if you're new. If you are new, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button, come along and join my YouTube family. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you for clicking on today's video. As you can see, we have a mess going on and it needs to be cleaned up. So we're gonna go ahead and start by getting some clothes here. Now, let me be honest, we live in Florida, for those of you that don't know. We live about 15 minutes from the East Coast, the Atlantic Ocean, and we went to the beach, and your girl got burnt. I was burnt to a crisp. My backside, my back, my shoulders, my chest, all burnt. So I haven't done anything. I've been lazy about getting things cleaned up. As you just saw, I just put clothes from a basket into the dryer. That's because those clothes have been sitting in that basket for far too long, and they were super wrinkled and they needed to be wrinkle released. So I put them back in the dryer so they could, lose the wrinkles while I folded these beach towels real quick, because these beach towels have been in there for quite a few days as well and definitely needed folded. But I am definitely on the mend. As you can see, nothing is burnt anymore, although the major parts that were burnt, the parts that usually don't see the sun or the daylight, are definitely covered up. But I am feeling much better. I can move around without any pain. This Midwest skin is just not Florida ready, obviously, and I don't know what sunscreen is, so silly me. But thankfully it was just me, and my kids are doing just fine, getting beautiful tans and not burning. So thank you to my husband's genetics for that. But we're gonna go ahead, get all these dirty clothes up off the floor, put everything away, get some things washed, get the bedding done, and just get caught up on life. So how's everybody's summers going? I think we're about 2 or 3 weeks into our summer now. Well, technically, the first day of summer was Thursday. So happy official summer, guys. I am so excited. I absolutely love summer. Summer is my season. I love the heat. I love the sun, the warmth, heat, same thing. But anyway, I am so excited to have the kids home for the summer. We've been enjoying the beach, like I said, and definitely have plans to continue enjoying the beach. However, we hit the beach that one day this week that was absolutely beautiful, and then it's been a mess ever since. It has been storming something wicked, just raining all day. Have you guys been getting a lot of rain too? Is that something going on all over, or is that just down here in our neck of the woods? I'll tell you what, these storms have just been absolutely crazy. With the wind and the thunder and lightning. I mean, I know Florida is like the lightning capital, but it has been something wicked. Yeah, just absolutely crazy. Mia has missed softball practice because of the storms. The other day we drove in a storm to get to practice so they could practice in the parking lot because the fields were flooded. It's just been absolutely crazy, but thankfully, it seems, fingers crossed, that we're kind of slowing down on the rain, and this next week is looking a lot better. We'll probably just have some rain in the afternoons, which is pretty typical for the wet season of Florida. We are in hurricane season officially, and I see that we have 2 tropical storms back to back brewing down there in the ocean down south. I'm praying for anybody that is in the way of the storms. Hopefully they don't get bad. Because I'll tell you what, I am not ready for another hurricane. And we didn't even get the brunt of it. Obviously, Fort Myers and that side did. But our area is still pretty bad too. And, we have neighbors that are barely just getting roofs replaced, fences replaced. People are still cutting trees. It's so crazy. And then like along the coast, at the beaches, all the hotels and the homes that were destroyed in our area. I mean, all they've been working on so far is the beach walls. So I'm just praying that we don't get any more disastrous hurricanes this season, but we'll see what happens. But anyway, off to a better thought, though. I'm really, really just excited for the summer and to spend time with the kiddos. And I would love for you to tell me what your favorite summer activity is down in the comments.
I don't wanna lie, 'cause I know you hate it, but right now I'm stuck in the middle. I stumble while I try, 'cause you don't wanna give in. Sounds like we're just talking in riddles. 5 in the morning, all we do is fighting. Thought you'd come and make it right. I need a pause from the battle, but I don't think you're settled. You don't wanna get it right. I will leave it up to you. I will leave it up to you. Now I'm done and down the line. I will leave it up to you. I know you think about every time I'm out and
Oh my gosh, you guys, I forgot. I don't think I told you, but I'm so excited. I made the first purchase for our bedroom makeover. If you guys have been around, you guys have seen the living room and the dining room basket wall decor that I have. I picked that up from Thrift and Wix on Etsy. She's also on Instagram and Facebook, and I absolutely love her stuff. And the other day, she posted one of her designs that I've been eyeing for a very long time, and I was like, no, you don't need another one. You don't have anywhere to put it, and you guys, the colors on it were just perfect for what I want for our bedroom. And it was the last one, and it sat there for a few days and nobody was grabbing it, and yeah, I got it. I bought it and I'm so excited. I cannot wait. It's just the first step in our bedroom transformation. Still have a few other pieces. I do have a rug. I want to do a layered rug look like I did in the living room, but I have one rug picked out. I have not bought it yet. I hope it doesn't sell because it's like a one and only type of rug. So hopefully that works out, but I'm so excited, you guys. I'm so excited to start this process of getting the bedroom kind of just made over. Yes, I know we just moved here. It's actually been almost a year. Can you believe it? But yes, I know that it's just been a year or so since we've moved here, and that I did paint everything in here or in the bedroom when we first moved here, and I made it all neutral and just bright and airy, and it's just not my style. So yes, we're gonna change it up and I cannot wait. So I haven't made an official decision on paint color on the walls, on what I'm gonna do there, but the decor piece is just the start, and I think it's going to help inspire the rest of the room. Another thing I love about summer and I am so excited for are the 4th of July celebrations. I love fireworks, and our area shoots off fireworks. Our city center has like a huge firework display that I am super excited for. They kind of go all out. They have like a little gathering with like a market and cookout and food trucks, like all the things. And then also up on the Daytona Beach boardwalk, you can go up, and there are fireworks, I think, off of there as well, which are absolutely stunning. If you've never been on the beach when they shot off fireworks, it's just amazing, because not only do you have the beautiful sound of the oceans and the waves, the ocean and the waves like in the background, but you also have the fireworks going off, and it just, I don't know, it just feels so patriotic, and I just love it. It is just my thing, you guys. So I am super excited for that, and I can't wait. And I'm hoping that my dad will be here to help celebrate as well, which you guys, if you don't know, my mom passed, like it'll be 10 years ago, and I have siblings from her, but I don't have any siblings from my dad, so I'm an only child. It's just me and my dad, basically, and out of family, that's kind of all we talk to, and, you know, my husband doesn't have any parents left, so that has been kind of hard. Moving away from Nebraska is not seeing my dad every week, multiple times a week, so I am so excited to see him again, because, yeah, I miss him. You know how it is. If you guys, you know, you have older parents, you get me. So I'm so excited. I hope I hope that he's able to make it down here. I am just so excited to see him, and again, to celebrate America's birthday, and, well, honestly, really, the fireworks and the food. Like, what more could a girl ask for? So I'm super excited for that. What do you guys have planned for those of you in the US?
With us it's all or nothing, but guess I need more of you. You say it during night, but in the morning you just leave. Had to convince my friends this time, think you're toxic to my mind, but I know they don't know what you're all about. The way you hold my body tight, staying up talking through the night. Yeah, I know they just don't. With us it's all or nothing. Ooh, but guess I need more of you. With us it's all or nothing, but guess I need more of you. You say it during night, but in the morning you just leave. I need more of. With us it's all or nothing. Ooh, but guess I.
I also wanted to give you guys kind of an update of what we have coming up for videos. Now, again, I did say it has been a year, almost a year since we have moved into our house. Can you guys believe it? I can't believe this year has gone by just so fast, but I'm sure it's because we've just been super busy, just living life, with the kids in school and all their activities and softball and, just everything. So I will be doing a 1-year new house update video, and we'll just kind of go over everything that we've changed, just give you guys all the updates to what's been going on in our lives here in Florida, which I am so excited to share with you guys. And then we also I'll have another another cleaning video for you guys. A motivational cleaning video will be coming up as well. We do have some backyard things we are working on currently, and I'm super excited to share that with you and hopefully give you guys some motivation, maybe for like your patio, or if you guys have like a screened-in porch and stuff like that. We have some more yard stuff like that coming up. So we do have tons of things. I say we, like maybe I mean like me and you, or maybe I mean me and my family. I don't know. But y'all I'm just excited. I'm excited to share everything with you guys and hopefully just keep you guys motivated. I'm so grateful for all of you that have stuck by me, everybody that is new, and just everyone being here and watching my videos. You guys are seriously the real MVPs out there, and I appreciate it so, so much. We're just chugging along, living life, and I love sharing this motivation with you guys and giving you guys ideas on decor and all that. It just makes me happy. My favorite part of it all, though, I'll be honest, is the editing part. Like sitting down and just putting these pieces together and moving them and making them into a video for you guys is my absolute favorite. So regardless, though, I am so thankful that you guys are sticking around and helping me and like watching and helping me with the algorithm and keeping things moving along. But also, if there's anything that you guys are interested in, I do have a whole lot of decor videos coming for fall, Halloween. Like ideas are just going wild, you guys. And I have another collab coming up for Christmas, and I can't wait to share that with you guys. I have literally, oh my gosh, you guys, I have gone down the rabbit hole of Christmas pins on my Pinterest. I have so many ideas in my head, and it's just like, even with like the girls' bedroom, I have ideas for that I'm excited for. Our main bathroom that I'm so excited for. The main bathroom I'm hoping to have up here in the next couple weeks. I need to find a vanity or something in that realm. I have an idea for it, and I gotta find the piece. So once I find the piece, we'll work on that. And I'm so excited. I know I say I'm excited a lot, but I really am. I'm truly passionate about this, and I just love sharing this stuff with you guys. So anyway, I just wanted to say thank you, and then also share with you a few videos that were coming soon. If there's anything that you guys are interested in, anything that you need help with, motivating, whatever it is, leave a comment down below and let me know what that is. Or if there's anything that you guys have loved that I've shared in the past, let me know what that is too. But yes, so many ideas coming, decorating, inspiration, updating, cleaning, all the things are coming your way.
Won't you love me? Won't you love me? Won't you love me? Love me like yesterday. Don't you feel it? How it feels, baby. Won't you love me? Oh, but kinda new way. Oh, but kinda new. Tell me you're feeling it too, babe. And love me like yesterday. Oh, but kinda new. Tell me you're feeling it too. And love me like yesterday. Love me like yesterday. Yesterday. Why you wanna let me go, nah, nah, now? Are you saying that to change your mind? For love or pity, let me know, nah, nah, now. Cause your love made me go blind.
Where are my baseball fans at? Raise your hands down in the comments. Let me know. Coming from Omaha, Nebraska, in the Men's College World Series, that is where they live. I am so sad. This is the first year in a long time that we have missed the College World Series. And although I absolutely love Florida and I am so grateful for being here, you guys, I miss it. I miss the College World Series. We have been having so much fun, though, watching the brackets and watching them play and just, kind of picking our favorites. Now, I will say, obviously, we are diehard Husker fans for football mainly, but when the volleyball team, we rooted for them. Softball and baseball, we love our Huskers. It's about all we have back in Nebraska. There's not a whole lot, but anyway, so we were so bummed that the Huskers didn't make it to either World Series, whether it be the women's or the men's. But I will say that our second choice would have been the Florida Seminoles. And although I am so excited that they got second place for the Women's College World Series, I'm bummed that they didn't make it, to first. But they did so good, and I'm so proud of them. But I am so bummed that they didn't get into the World Series, the Men's World Series. And so we have just been cheering on the Gators. I really thought that Oral and Wake Forest, or I think it was Wake Forest, whatever it's called, I really thought they were the underdogs, and I really thought they were going to make it to the end because they were doing so well. But LSU sent Wake Forest home, and now it's going to be the Florida Gators and LSU fighting for the championship. I think the first game, let's see. So by the time you guys see this video, the second game will not have happened in the championship. So comment down below, my baseball fans, let me know who you think is going to win. Do you think it's going to be Florida, or do you think it's going to be LSU?
Changing your mind, nah, 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 we ain't got the time. I get so caught up in the middle, thinking of drowning in those blue eyes. I'm losing sight 'cause I am falling. I'm so deep down, and it's not a lie that I die. I can't hide what this is. Yeah, I keep drowning in those blue eyes, and you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire if it gets.
As I'm cleaning the kitchen, you know, I just cannot stop thinking about how incredibly great quality these cabinets are. These are the pre-made cabinets from Lowe's. I can't remember the actual name of them, but it's the white cupboards. They're pre-made. It's the only cupboards that are pre-made that are white, right? I think that's how it goes. Anyway, I am so happy with them. They have been so incredibly durable, strong, great quality, super easy to clean, and I am so happy we made the decision that we did and going with these cabinets and doing it all ourselves. They have literally been great to take care of. Like I said, super easy to clean. So if that is something that you guys are looking for, upgrading your kitchen, definitely give it a try. It's hard work. Don't get me wrong. This literally, the easiest part was tearing everything out. But installing everything and just making it our own. I absolutely love how our kitchen is turning out and just becoming our own. The kitchen doesn't even look the same as it did before, and it changed so much getting rid of those dark cupboards. This area was so dark in our home, and I even wanted to put in a skylight, which I still kind of want to put a skylight in because I love skylights, but, not doing that right away. I mean, because it just wasn't in our budget. It doesn't matter really now because this, with the white cabinets and stuff, it just really, really brightened the space. And I just wanted to give a huge shout out to Lowe's and the company that made these cabinets because they did an amazing job. They're great quality and well worth the price.
I am running for you if it gets too dark. I'll be your light. My best friend didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. How it's gonna stay in the fight with.
Now that the kitchen is all cleaned up, I have a couple of recipes that I want to get made to share with you guys. These are great summer recipes. They're just light and amazing in taste. The first one is a cucumber salad. It's literally just cucumbers, sour cream, dill, garlic, pepper, salt, all the things. It's basically what I did. I made a homemade ranch, sliced up these cucumbers and mixed it all together. Absolutely amazing. It was so good. The hubs even liked it, and he is not big on vegetables and stuff like that. Like, he likes fried vegetables, and that's about as far as the vegetables go. So he liked this. He liked it a lot. I absolutely loved it too. The kids liked it. Everybody liked it. I will say the only thing that I wish I would have done differently is I wish I would have like drained the water out of the cucumbers. Basically dried them out, because after it sat for a little while, all the water that came out of the cucumbers made it super liquidy. And I didn't really like that. But other than that, it was so good. And I will say I might have put maybe a little more dill in it as well, because I really love the dill flavor. But overall, it was so good. It's so easy, so light and refreshing, and it could go perfect with either, a steak or a grilled chicken breast, or really a sandwich or some kebabs, whatever you really have, a perfect grilled meat, and then that would be a perfect side for it. Next up, I'm also making these super yummy roll-ups. Now, Fred's aunt used to make these all the time, and they were so good, and they're super easy. Again, I love summer easy meals because we are constantly on the go, and these are super easy to take with you, which is what we did the day that I made these. They went to softball with us, so it's super easy. It's just a flour tortilla. I am using the carb balance tortillas Mission, which are super good. They taste just like a regular flour tortilla. You would never know that they are light on the carbs. For mine, and then the kids had just regular ones, but it's literally a tortilla, regular cream cheese, a sprinkle of seasoned salt, which honestly it didn't even need the seasoned salt. Most of them I actually forgot that to add it. So anyway, super easy. Add some thin slices of ham, dill pickles, and roll her up and cut them.
Do you ever respond? Explain it all again, again, again. Tell me why you don't wanna be friends. I guess not. Baby, no, I don't wanna go. You know how much I hate sleeping alone. I can never make it on my own. Tell me what I'm gonna do. Tell me how I'm gonna live my life without you. Yeah, tell me why we don't make sense. Tell me how I'm gonna get through. I don't wanna take another life without you. Yeah, tell me why we don't make sense. Do I ever let go of the days I wish we had? Stop crying over things I can't take back, not yet. Do I ever forget? Erase your pretty face inside my head. Wishing you the best of life instead. Well, not yet. Baby, no, I don't wanna go. You know how much I hate sleeping alone. I can never make it on my own. Tell me what I'm gonna do. Tell me how I'm gonna live my life without you. Yeah, tell me why we don't make sense. Tell me how I'm gonna get through. I don't wanna take another life without you. Yeah.
Alrighty guys, that's going to be it for today. Thank you so much again for being here and clicking on today's video. Give me a thumbs up down in the comments. Give me a thumbs up in general, but also down in the comments. That way I know that you guys made it to the very end, for those of you that have. Anyway, I appreciate each and every one of you. Don't forget to hit that red subscribe button on the way out. Everybody stay happy, healthy, and safe, and we will see you in the next one. Bye guys.
Tell me why we don't make sense. Tell me what I'm gonna do.
Why you wanna let me go now? Are you saying that to change your mind? For love or pity, let me know now. am I hearing? Saying you're moving back. When were you gonna tell me that? What am I hearing? It feels like a heart attack. Someone help me catch my breath again. How did you stop loving me? How is that even possible? Possible. How could we let love go? How could we move on? Move on. Why you wanna let me go now, now, now? Are you saying that you change your mind? Well, never pity, let me know now, now, now. 'Cause your love made me go blind. Why are you playing? We ain't got the time.
Hello guys, welcome back to Being Mrs. Fraser, or welcome if you are new. If you are new, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button, come along, join my YouTube family. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. I know that I say that in every video, but it really is the truth. Like, without you guys, there would be no need to put out content. At this point though, I literally just do this for fun. I enjoy sharing my cleaning with you guys, my life with you guys. So anyway, I really just thank you all for being here. As you can tell by where we're at, we are starting with cleaning out this fridge. We were getting kind of low on supplies. Supplies as in food. The kids have been out for, I think, 2 weeks now out of school. So I kind of let them just clear out all the old stuff, just eat everything. It was a lot of mismatched foods, but we need to restock. Before we restock though, I do like to go ahead and clean out the fridge. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not terribly dirty. There's just a few crumbs here and there. So I will do a water dump for you guys though to see what the water, or literally how dirty this actually is, which you might be kind of surprised. So make sure you stick around for that. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get this fridge cleaned up and cleaned out so that way we can run over to BJ's and get some groceries.
Why are you changing your mind? Nah, 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 we ain't got the time.
It was a Thursday night when I first saw you. Those green eyes caught me. Yeah, it was crazy. It was a Friday night when I first kissed you. You struck me like lightning. You broke my chains and released me. And days turned into nights on the couch in your apartment. No, I am not the same. Everything has changed. Every day 24/7, you call my name, and I will come running. Yeah, every day 24/7. Yeah, every day I will come running, babe. Every day.
So this was my first time ordering from BJ's Wholesale online. I have done pickup, at Target, Walmart. I can't think of the other places, but Baker's. We had Baker's back home, but we don't have a Kroger here, which really stinks. I absolutely love Kroger, but anyway, Florida needs to get it together. But anyway, so everything usually goes really well. Walmart, is hit or miss, but anyway, I decided to go ahead and give BJ's online ordering a try, and you guys, it went pretty smoothly. It's super easy. You just download the app, go through the app, select the items that you want. Once you got your cart where it needs to be, then you just select the time and location of pickup. They have, the thing that I like about BJ's, I will say, is that you can pretty much do same day pickup like within a few hours. I was actually pretty shocked about that. And then you can also start early pickup. I think starts at like 9 o'clock or something like that. If you're wondering why I just opened and shut that fridge, it's because the light would not stay on. But anyway, I think early pickup is like, it starts at like 9 o'clock, but they will start texting you at 6 a.m. If you're like missing something out of your order, which thankfully I didn't have to worry about that because I was not. I actually ordered that morning. I think I put my order in at like 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, and it was ready like an hour earlier than I was going to pick it up, or what I set or selected for pickup. So I was really pleasantly surprised. However, I will say that because I was shorted that hour, I didn't finish the fridge. I finished the fridge part, but I didn't clean out the freezer. And honestly, I probably could have left it there for that extra hour or however long it took me to clean out the freezer, but I kind of feel bad doing that. I kind of like once the order is ready, I like to pick up right away because that way my stuff is not taking up the space where someone else's could be. So anyway, everything went really easily. Like I said, it's super easy to order through the app, and then you just go. They have little parking spots where you pull in and you check in on the app and tell them what color and kind of car you have. And then they just load everything up for you, easy peasy. The kid did a great job. It took a little while, but I did notice, even though they weren't very busy at all, like BJ's by me is like never busy, but I did notice that I think he was the only one doing the outside stuff. So probably why it took so long. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and finish this up and then go get our groceries.
You got me sleep deprived.
Groceries are secured and ready to take home. I will say one of the best things about the kids being home during the summer is they get to help unload all of these groceries out of the car.
Now my eyes are falling into the widest ocean again. Can't forget you got me wrapped around.
Alrighty guys, we're home with our groceries. I had the kiddos help me carry it all in. I will kind of say that we did order online this time. Like I said I was going to do, it was the very first time I've ordered online. I think everything pretty much went fairly good. It took a little while to get out there. They were not busy at all. It was me and one other person. But overall, great experience. They put everything in the car perfectly, didn't like squish my bread, nothing like that, or my eggs. So I think they did an overall a great job. I spent $255 on all this. So let me flip you around and show you what we got. Alrighty, so we're gonna go ahead and start with the meat here. I got 2 rolls of hamburger, and we're gonna go ahead and break this down here. After I put everything else away, we'll break the meat down into 2-pound or 2.5-ish pound packages. We also picked up these kielbasa. I like to make red beans and rice, and I know you should use andouille sausage, but this is like less spicy. Not all my kids like spicy, so I got this instead. And then I'm also going to make a sausage pasta, a cheesy sausage pasta or something like that. I saw it on Pinterest and I'd like to try it, so we got those. I also picked up some pork chops. This will also be broken down probably into, let's see, I'm gonna guess 2, 4, 6, 7, so probably 2 meals here. I also picked up some chicken breast. I got 2 packages of chicken breast. Those will be split down into probably 4 meals, maybe. Sometimes we use a whole package and sometimes we don't. It just depends on what I'm making. And then I also picked up some hot dogs. We really like chili dogs around here. They're super easy to make, especially on a busy night, or if we have like softball or something like that. I also picked up some butter. I usually buy it from the wholesale places because it is much cheaper. I think this was around $11 for 4 pounds of butter. So probably a better deal than going to like Walmart or like regular grocery store. I also picked up some Pop-Tart. These are great for on the go for my kiddos. Usually they eat like eggs and toast in the morning, but again, we do have softball sometimes super early in the morning, so these are very easy to take on the go. And for whatever reason, I also bought cereal. My kids haven't really been eating a whole lot of cereal lately, which is probably for the best, but this was on a markdown. It was about $6 for the box, and it comes with 3 different family size flavors here. And who knew Fruit Loops comes with marshmallows? I actually haven't bought cereal in, I don't know, probably almost a year or so. I don't even know if I bought cereal since we've lived here. So, and then moving on, I also picked up some black beans. We like to make queso bowls, or what we call as queso bowls. It's basically rice, chicken, cheese sauce, salsa, the beans. I forget what all else we put in it, but the kids really like them, and making those bowls to go are perfect for on the go, like practice night or anything like that, or even just to eat at home. I also picked up a big bag of flour. I'm going to start making my own like tortillas and stuff like that. I do also this summer want to teach my kids how to make sourdough starters and bread and stuff like that, and so I thought I would just buy a big old bag of it, so I did. I also picked up some hot dog buns because, well, I don't know how to make buns yet, so we're gonna work on that though. But for now, just got the big old bag of buns. Those are for the chili dogs. Then moving right around here, I picked up some tomato paste. I like to make my own Mexican rice or Spanish rice. I found an easy recipe on Pinterest that uses tomato paste and then actually a can of Rotel. Authentic or not, it's good, so don't come at me. So I also picked up the Rotels. Now we'll also use these in our queso bowls that I was just telling you about, and then also in my Spanish or Mexican rice. And then I have another meal that I want to use some diced tomatoes. It seems like we are always using diced tomatoes. I put a can of this usually in our not chili, but spaghetti sauce as well, so I picked up those. And then another staple, this is just a staple in our pantry. It just is. The hubs likes mac and cheese. We all like mac and cheese. It's super easy, especially if it's been a long, long day of softball. It's always softball, you guys. And then we picked up some bananas, and I'm so happy because they actually got me green ones. I prefer the less ripe bananas. I don't like when they're all brown or yellow. And then I picked up some eggs because, again, breakfast. And then last but not least, I picked up a package of toilet paper. Now, the last haul that I did, we tried this toilet paper for the first time and compared it to the Sam's version, or the, I forget what their brand is, Market, I don't know. Anyway, Sam's brand. And we actually really like this better. I feel like it leaves less booty crumbles, you know what I mean? Like the little flaking, nobody likes that. Not even the cute little Sherman bears. But anyway, so I just picked this, I cannot talk. I picked up another package here of this because we are running really low, and I usually don't get that low on toilet paper, so I need to restock my stock. You know, COVID kind of scared us all when we were going to run out of toilet paper, and toilet paper was like in a high commodity. So your girl likes to stay stocked up on toilet paper, and we were running low, so I got one. I'll probably get next payday as well. But anyway, there's the haul. Let's go ahead and get it put away and get the meat separated down.
Too deep, like an overdose. You're the honest.
I am so thankful that eggs are finally going back down in price. I think I paid like $4 for this. It's a 2-pack of 18, so I got 36 eggs, so 3 dozen. And I think I paid just over $4 for it. So I'm so grateful that eggs are going back down. They are a great source of protein and super easy to make. And most of my kids, well, 3 out of the 4 can make them on their own. So I don't know. We like eggs. Eggs are very much a staple in our household. So when they went crazy on price, I was like, oh my goodness, I don't know that I can afford to eat eggs anymore. But anyway, we're just going to go ahead, finish getting everything put away. I got all the fridge items put away first, other than the meat and that, because like I said, I do want to break that down. I did decide not to break down the chicken because there was only a few breasts in each package. They are larger chicken breast, so it's fine though. We usually eat about half to one whole package per meal anyway, since there are so many of us. Plus, I also like to have leftovers. That way my kids can have those leftovers for lunch the next day. Fred will also take some leftovers with him for lunch the next day, so it all kind of just works out. But we're gonna go ahead, stock up this pantry, and get things put away.
From my given disaster, speed away from the holy.
It's so funny, when I was filming this, I was like, saying how the kids don't really eat a whole lot of cereal and that, and they were so excited when they discovered that I had cereal. Like, the next morning they opened the pantry and they're like, we have cereal, and they wanted to eat it. And I'm like, I thought you guys didn't really like cereal. Like, are we on a cereal kick again? It's so funny though, they used to get tons of cereal and I think they just got burnt out on it. But since I haven't bought it in so long, I think they were just like, oh my gosh, it's new again. So I just thought it was so funny and I just wanted to share that with you guys. I also wanted to share real quick, if you're wondering what's going on with the pork chops, they're thick. Like, I thought they were thin cut pork chops. I thought that's what I selected when I ordered. Apparently, I was wrong. So the pork chops were a bit of a surprise, and honestly, I probably should have cut them down while I was doing this, but I didn't, because those pork chops are like at least 2 inches, if not 3 inches thick. I was so shocked. So they're not going to go as far unless I do cut them down, then it'll be easier, or I could even cut them in half after I cook them. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I was just really surprised that they were so thick. So, also, here in a second, you're going to see me cut this last roll, and if you're wondering what I'm doing, I like to make about 3-pound meatloafs. So that last section, instead of cutting in half, I cut it into thirds basically, but left one as like a 2/3 piece, if that makes any sense. But anyway, that way I have one big amount for like meatloaf, and then I'll use that other single pound for like spaghetti or something like that. Also, in case you're curious, I paid a little over, I think it was like $3.39 or something like that, a pound for hamburger. A lot of other places, if you buy it in like the single pounds, it's well over $4 a pound. I do buy 80/20. I feel like that's what our family likes. And then don't you worry, I did clean everything up. You can spray the Clorox spray and let it sit for about 10 minutes, and then it sanitizes instead of just disinfects. So I do want you guys to know that I cleaned everything up properly. I did use Clorox wipes, and then I used the spray as well. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Again, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, hit the red subscribe button, and we will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
It's a colorful night, got red eyes, but it's all blue. Those colorful eyes, they don't shine like they used to. The city don't want us, babe. We won't survive this place. The city don't want us. The city don't want us. And if I would lie and stay, it wouldn't feel the same. I won't lie. No, honestly, it doesn't feel like home. Like home. Home. Feel like home. A faded mind.
Hey, welcome back to Being Mrs. Fraser. Welcome if you're new. If you are new, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button. Come along and join my YouTube family. I do a lot of cleaning motivation, decorating motivation, or inspiration. We kind of do a lot over here. So if that's something that you're interested in, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button. I am so grateful that each and every one of you decided to click on my video today. And there's a lot to get done in this video. As you can tell by the title, we are doing a whole house cleaning resetting video. I am starting here in the bedroom. I like to start in my bedroom. I just feel like getting a clean bed, a bed made. There's just something about having the bedroom clean that helps me keep going throughout the rest of my home. So I did go ahead and take off all the sheets, get them in the washer. While those are washing, I'm going to go ahead and get these couple loads of clothes folded for myself and my hubby. And then we're going to go ahead and tackle this bedroom. It has been a hot minute, so let's go ahead and get moving.
So we stay blind. Oh, the city
I know it's super early to be thinking about this, but you guys, Christmas has been on my mind and decorating for the holidays. Actually, even decorating for fall. Like the other day, I just had like all this major decorating inspiration coming through my brain, and I am so excited for what fall and winter Christmas season has in store for me this year. I have so many ideas brewing to share with you guys, and I cannot wait. I also already have a collab for Christmas, and I am so excited for it, and I can't wait to share that. I know it's going to be a few months away, but those months are going to go by so quickly. I mean, we are already halfway through 2023. Can you believe it? It just blows my mind. I mean, time has been moving so fast, but since we moved to Florida, I feel like time is going even faster. I mean, can you believe that we've already been in this house for a year? Almost a year, I should say, because it'll be the end of the month when it becomes a year, and it literally just blows my mind. I can't even believe it. But anyway, I am so thankful that you guys have come along on this journey with me and sharing all these projects in my house, and you know, just between the decorating and the cleaning and the renovations, you guys have been there through it all, and I can't thank you enough. But I really hope you guys stick around, because like I said, I have so many ideas just going through my head right now, and I can't wait to share them all with you.
Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes, can't get enough. Feel your hands, the way you're touching me around my neck. Got chills down my back, you do it right. The way you're holding me, no, I don't want this moment to
also been giving a little more thought to the bedroom makeover, remodel. I don't know what I want to call it. You guys, these cats are forever in the way. And I accidentally scared him when I went to push him off this rail. Oh my goodness. But anyway, I'm giving more thought to the bedroom decor. I absolutely love our furniture. But I'll be honest, I'm not sure that I love the dark wood anymore. This furniture is at least 10 years because we had it before my mom passed, and my mom will be gone 10 years this year. So we've had this set for at least 10 years, maybe more like 11 years, I think. And I'm kind of over the dark wood. It's a beautiful set by Ashley Furniture, and you can actually still get all the pieces because when we were house shopping, when we moved here, we went to Ashley Furniture, and that's actually where our couch is from. But I was so surprised to actually see this set. They said that it's one of their top sellers, and I can totally understand why. It is a good, heavy-duty, solid set. But I just don't know about the dark. I'm kind of over the dark, but I don't know that I want to tackle that big of a project because we have not only the bed, the nightstands, the dresser, and the chest of drawers. So we have like a full, complete set. But I really kind of want to paint it. So don't hate me. No, don't come at me in the comments because I know people are like, why would you paint such beautiful wood? But I kind of want to. I don't want to get rid of the wood completely. Like I just want to paint most of it. Like the tops of the dressers and the mirror, I would leave wood. The top of the nightstands, I would leave the wood. But the base of it and the bed, I kind of want to paint it like a creamy, warm, neutral, like white color. I don't know. I got to think about it though, because it's going to be a huge project and I don't want to ruin this if it doesn't work out. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do the nightstands first, start small, and if I ruin them, I can buy new ones, even though they're like crazy expensive now since, you know, it's been 10 years, 11 years, but I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts? Don't come for me, but gently leave your opinions in the comments.
I really thought we had it covered. Was gonna patch up all the scars, but we smashed up all the parts. Oh na na na. Always knew that you were stubborn, but didn't know it'd be so hard to figure out who you really are. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, 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 down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. Yeah, we keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, 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 down. Yeah. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. I just thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no, it's no more, no. I got so high on a low. That's when I loved you the most. Now I thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no, it's no more.
I also want to replace this rug. I say that I think in every bedroom cleaning video that I do. This rug absolutely has to go. The white is just not feasible in our house, and it gets so dirty so quickly. As you'll see today, because we're going to shampoo it here in a second after we're done vacuuming, we're going to be shampooing. And it's just gross, but I'm so excited though because I love cow hides. Y'all know I have a cow hide in my living room and it's absolutely beautiful, but it came from Texas and I really don't want to drive all the way back to Texas just to get another cow hide. But I've been on the hunt, I've been looking, and I just couldn't find anything. Well, last weekend, I think it was. Yeah, I think last weekend, Sunday was my birthday. Ooh, it's been a week since my birthday. Anyway, we went out to Renegers in Mount Dora, Florida, which is a huge antique vintage shopping flea market thing. It's huge. We were there for over 2 hours and we didn't even get through half of it. So anyway, I found another place that has cowhide rugs, and I found one that I absolutely am in love with. But I gotta think on it because the price is a little high. which it's normal for cow rugs or cow hides to be the price that it is, so no complaining there. But also, real quick, side note, squirrel. I'm showing this shampooing in real time. I get a lot of comments or messages about how fast I'm going with the shampooer and that I need to slow down. You guys, the video is sped up. If I literally did the whole video in real time, we would be here for forever. It took me like 45 minutes, I think it was, to just do the rug. So, and I did 3 dumps and I think 2 refills. So maybe 3 refills. I can't remember. It might have been 3 because I started with 1 mid and then towards the end. So yeah. We would be here forever if I did it in real time and really went as slow as I actually do. So I just wanted to share that a little bit to show you guys how actually, like, how slow I'm moving with the shampooer. And you want to move that slow so that way it's giving it time to not only kind of use its little bristles to work all the dirt and grime out of the carpet, but it's also giving you the time to also suck all that water and that back up out of your carpet. The more water you get out of your carpet, the less dry time it has. This was literally dry within a couple hours and I was able to finish making the bed. So definitely move very, 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 very slow when you are shampooing. Also, before shampooing, because I forgot to mention this, do a slow vacuum. Usually we just kind of go around and do the vacuum and whatever, and it sucks up what it needs to suck up. But if you will go back, like, do your regular vacuum and then go back through and do a slow vacuum, like as slow as you would with the shampooer, you will be surprised. You will be so surprised at how much more dirt, hair, whatever you get out of your carpets. Trust me, it's a game changer.
I wanna hang.
It's so funny to me, like, these dumps are getting progressively worse. I have one more for the rug, and they're literally getting worse the closer to the door I get. It's so gross. But you guys want to see the best dump of all? Wait till the very end when I go through with my Bissell wetback in the living room and that. Oh, you guys, it was so disgusting. You're gonna want to see that dump. Make sure you stick around. It's worth it, I promise.
I'm making my way and I'm good on my own. Skipping the show 'cause it's all that I know. It goes like, we're singing. It goes like,
so now we can finish up the bed. Like I said, this is a couple hours later. The carpet is dry, so you don't have to worry about that. But there is nothing like crawling into bed at night with clean sheets. Like, there's nothing better. Nothing better than crawling into bed. It feels so cozy, and they just smell so good. I absolutely love clean sheets. I have a question though, because my husband and I go back and forth on this. I love a tucked sheet. Like, I want the sheets tight at the end of the bed and tucked. My husband rips them out. He does not like them tight on the bottom on his feet for whatever reason, and it drives me absolutely crazy that he rips them out because I spend so much effort to tuck them tight because I like them tucked tight. So my question for you guys, which do you prefer? Do you like it tucked tight or do you like it loose when you go to bed? Not to make the bed, but when you go to bed, do you like it to be tight still, or do you untuck them?
I know you think about every time I'm out, and sometimes so we're texting back. But
Baby, don't you know I will come around and let you know I'm always coming back. 5 in the morning, all we do is fight, and thought you'd come and make it right. I need a pause from the battle, but
So moving on into the kitchen, we're just gonna kind of clear up this counter. On the weekends, the counters become a catch-all. I don't know why, but they do. And it's usually just like this little island part. Especially, it used to be the table, but now that I have decor on the table, if you guys haven't seen that video, I decorated for the 4th of July. I actually did that after I did this cleaning. You guys are kind of seeing the videos backwards, but anyway. So now that there is decor on the table, the island catches everything from the weekend. So anyway, those blue vases, they're mason jars. They're the perfect mason jar or something like that from Ball. Those are part of my vintage finds, and I'm super excited I found them because they were a lot cheaper there than I had seen online. But if you guys haven't seen that video, definitely go check it out. I absolutely love how our summer decor turned out, both inside the house and outside the house. I'm in love, and I don't know. I'm very patriotic, I guess, if you will, and I love the red, white, and blue just splashed throughout the house. It's beautiful, and I love it. I also love summer and the 4th of July. I love fireworks, like all the things. So maybe that's why, I don't know. But I absolutely love it. So if you guys haven't checked out that video yet, definitely go do so. Get some inspiration. It doesn't have to be red, white, and blue. You can change the colors up to make them match whatever, you want for your decor. It's just a little bit of inspiration. So definitely go check those out if you haven't already.
figure out my limits. You cross them more than once, yeah. You take my love for granted. We keep on talking from body to body, yeah. Getting closer to just being nothing else. I'm a sucker for your love.
So fun fact, I used to hate doing the dishes, like absolutely despise doing them. But for whatever reason, there's just something about washing dishes. I don't know. I don't like reaching in the sink with all the grime and it gets like all over your hands and stuff. Or like if somebody has filled the sink with dirty dishes and then ran the water, that like grinds my gears. But there's just something, I don't know. I just like scrubbing the dishes, hand washing them. I don't know why, but I used to hate it. Most often though, it's probably because I don't do it regularly. I usually only do it if I'm filming, because usually my kids do dishes. That is part of their chores. So, but I usually like to help them out once or twice a week. And then it just kind of, helps break up that chore for them so they don't have to constantly do it either. But I don't know. There's just something about it. Oh, that is so adult of me.
I'm a sucker for your love. Even though it's kind of toxic, babe. You know I feel it when we touch. That your love is from a different place. It's toxic, babe. Nothing more to say, let's just waste away. One more time is all we need. A bitter truth to face, not that innocent. We know what we did.
I think our kids have been out of school now for a week? I think. It's crazy because down here in Florida, I don't know, our kids are like one of the last ones to get out of school. And back home in Nebraska, everybody's been out of school for like a couple weeks. They get out before Memorial Day and we didn't get out until after. But I'm so excited because we bought a beach pass. It's not like the actual beach pass, but it gets us on like some of the county parks, I guess, if you will. So I'm super excited for that. It's our first Florida park pass, I guess, if you will. I know it sounds silly, but I'm super excited. We love being by the water, and so just being able to explore and hang out on the beach and stuff like that, I'm super excited for this summer. I actually took my kids the other day to a splash park, and the older two didn't play in the splash park, but the younger two did, and they were so excited. But the older two are like, okay, can we like go to the beach now, because this splash park ain't for us. It ain't doing it, but it was okay. It gave us a chance to just kind of chill and relax outside, get away from the TVs, get away from the phones, and we just kind of, hung out, read books, while the little two ran back and forth and wore out some of their energy. I tell you what, if my kids don't get outside and burn off some of that energy, by the time like dinner time rolls around, they are going wild. You can tell that the energy is just built up, and then they don't want to go to bed. They don't want to sleep. But when we went to the splash park, they slept so well that night. It's like it wore them out, and it was the perfect situation. But I've actually kind of been staying away from the beach because our area has been having a lot of rip tides and rough surf and high tides and stuff like that. I know the purple flag was out the other day, which means like dangerous animals or something like that in the water. But yeah, so we've been kind of staying away during this week, but I'm really hoping that maybe we can get back out there this weekend, or maybe even next week.
Wanna pick a fight where everything seems so good. I guess I can't help myself. Would you call me if I'm in the dark? I'm calling up 'cause I'm right under the stars. Would you run and only leaving this mark? But baby, I'm the one who's breaking hearts, one who's breaking hearts. Sometimes I'm broken, too much of emotions. Sometimes I'm the light.
Do you guys have any travel plans this summer, or any fun plans? Let me know down in the comments. I love hearing about everybody's travels and places that they're going, or what vacations they have coming up. We were going to go down to New Orleans, or not down. It's not even down anymore. We're like south. We're south of everything now. Not necessarily everything. We're actually north of like Miami and all that, but anyway, we had plans of going to New Orleans, which has been on my bucket list for forever. Not for like Mardi Gras or any that type of stuff, but just like the historical stuff. I love like the architecture that you can see down there. I think it'd be cool to go through the cemeteries and see Bourbon Street and all those things, like the historical things about New Orleans. I was super excited to see all that, and I know my kids were too. I wanted to try like a lot of their foods and stuff, but unfortunately I think we're going to be canceling that trip because it looks like we might be going to Savannah, Georgia this fall with the softball family. So I think if we do go to Savannah, Georgia with the softball family, we will probably extend our trip a couple days and then get a kind of tour up there. I do know I want to go to, like in Savannah, they have like a fountain I think would be really cool to see, and little shops and stuff in the downtown area. And then I know, what's her name? The old lady. Oh my goodness, Pauline. I lost her name for a second. I want to go to her restaurant because I've heard that it's really good, but I don't know. If you guys are from the Savannah area, let me know what is a must see or eat up there. We are definitely foodies. yeah, you can tell. But we love trying local restaurants and foods. Every time when we go to vacation or on vacation or go places, we try to eat at places that are local to the community and not something that we had back home. So leave them down in the comments below. Let me know your tips, tricks, where to eat, where to visit, all the good things of Savannah.
This open wide, and a better version of me inside. Let me in, let me stay there for a while. I feel it now when I see that smile, like a body of water, seeping through the edges of my soul.
One of the things I wanted to share with you guys in this video, I am so disappointed that I wasn't able to do. We are trying to figure out how to get rid of the bifold doors for our pantry. Oh, they drive me crazy. They fall off all the time, whatever. So I think we're gonna put hinges on them, but I wanted to do, I wanted to use, not plywood, underlayment or something like that. I can't remember the exact word for the wood or the boarding, but it's like a super thin wood. But I wanted to do like a design on the front of the door to kind of update them and then put hinges on them and all the things. And you guys, tell me when Lowe's or Home Depot stopped cutting wood for customers. Or is that just our problem? Because we went in there to buy the wood pieces and we walked it over to the little machine and we were going to call somebody over. But there's a note on the machine saying that they won't cut it below 20 inches and you can have no more than 2 cuts per wood. Like what is that? I needed the strips cut down into 3 inches. And yeah, I mean, maybe if I would have asked, maybe they still would have done it. But, I mean, isn't that how people used to cut their wood? I swear people used to do that all the time, and maybe that's why they stopped doing it. Maybe they were like, yeah, this is not a free service. We're not doing this anymore. It's taking up... All you DIYers are a problem. I don't know. But I'm, trying to figure out a different route to go with this because I don't want to have to buy a table saw. We had one back in Nebraska, and it wasn't... It was something that my husband got for free, and it wasn't exactly safe. And so when we moved, we gave it away. Or we donated or something like that. I don't remember what exactly he did with it, but we didn't bring it with us. So regardless, I'm like, okay, so I don't want to buy a table saw because this is literally the only project that I would use a table saw for. So okay, plan B with the things because plan A is not working out. I was so shocked. I couldn't believe that they no longer do small cuts anymore. So if you guys know anybody that will cut wood down for us, or you guys can give me an idea of another really thin board that I can have cut down into 3-inch strips, or that comes in 3-inch strips, that would be great, because at this point the pantry closet doors are being put on hold until I can figure out what to do. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and finish up this kitchen by just using the wet vac. This guy works so well. This is the Bissell. I do want to get the Shark. I'm a Shark girl. I love my Shark vacuums. But I don't know. I don't want to spend the money because the Bissell one works so well. But I don't know. Maybe if Shark wants to like, you know, collab with me, hey, I'm here. Hello. I'm here. But anyway, you guys have to wait and see the dump on this Bissell though, because it's disgusting. After doing the kitchen and then the living room and the rugs, it's absolutely, ugh. It was gross. So gross. So I literally spent all day cleaning. As you saw, the hubby came home. So we're just going to tidy up the living room here real quick. Not doing a whole lot of deep cleaning, but I do want to go ahead, just get the couch tidied up. I need to get some new throw pillows though. The last time I washed the pillowcases, the zipper broke. And I told my husband it was his fault, but you know, because I like just kind of put it on and he went to lean on the pillow and he was like, oh, what happened to the zipper? And he kind of panicked a little bit. And I'm like, no, that was my bad. It broke. I broke it. But anyway, we're just going to go ahead and get everything just kind of tidied up, put away in its place, clean up some of this dust. I will say on this wood piece, for whatever reason, we sanded this piece. Did everything like I guess you're supposed to. I don't know. It was super smooth. I put the stain on it, and I put the poly on it, and it's no longer smooth. So I might have to sand it down again. I don't know, but you can't take a cloth and dust spray to it because it doesn't dust. Like it just sticks to it because it's not a smooth surface, which is absolutely frustrating. But so I just use my little Swiffer with my reusable pads and I just try to wipe it down as best as I can. But it definitely catches a lot of hair and dust, especially because it's dark. And then, like I said, the texture is rough. But anyway, I don't know what to do about it. We'll probably, like I said, we'll probably sand it down, or I honestly might take it off because you guys, I've been like thinking about painting those black anyway. I don't know. I'm trying to get rid of the dark furniture in the bedroom, and then I'm gonna, you know, when we moved here, I got rid of all our dark furniture from Nebraska, and now I'm trying to paint the shoe storage black. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is, you guys. I think I just feel like it would give a little bit of something to that side. Like I would probably remove the wood piece, paint the whole thing black, and then maybe put different knobs on it. I don't know. Am I crazy? Probably. I don't know.
If you say that you don't wanna get close to me, close to what we used to be, yeah. But I just feel like dancing. Are you feeling the groove? Oh baby, won't you love me? Won't you love me? Won't you love me? Love me like yesterday. Don't you feel it? How it feels, baby. Won't you love me? Oh, but kinda new way. Oh, but kinda new. Tell me you're feeling it too, babe. And love me like yesterday. Oh, but kinda new. Tell me you're feeling it too. And love me like yesterday.
Alrighty, guys. So here we go. Here's the most disgusting, like satisfyingly disgusting, disgusting. I'm telling you guys, wait for this dump. This was so gross that I had to take my entire machine apart and clean it, and I am so mad because I filmed all that and the footage disappeared. I have no idea where it went, but it was so good. Oh, ugh. That is so gross. Oh, that makes my stomach hurt. Okay. But anyway, I am so mad because I filmed all that for you guys, cleaning out the machine, because it was disgusting. And I know that it is so satisfying seeing disgusting stuff like that become clean. So I'm so mad that I lost all that footage for you guys. But next time I'm going to not lose the footage. I don't know what happened. I think it was corrupt or something. But anyway, again, these rugs dry super fast, especially when I'm using this particular rug is an actual area rug, where the one in our bedroom is a carpet remnant. So the carpet remnant takes a little bit longer, especially when you have the heavy duty shampooer. But anyway, this rug dried within seconds. It's under the fan and I turned it up. But like always, your girl loves good smells, and I got new candles from Antique Candle Company. I'll leave a link for 20% off down in the description. But anyway, guys, stay happy, healthy, and safe, and we will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
We got nothing to lose. You're looking so old. You're looking so old. It's easy to speak out about the way I live, but it's a 24-karat dream. No supermodel in my dirty jeans, but in my 24 inches heels. I'm not pretending I'm born like this, a game for the reckless. It's so extreme and I don't really care. I don't really care, yeah. No, I don't really care. I don't really care.
Hello guys, welcome back to Being Mrs. Fraser, or welcome if you're new. If you are new, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button, come along and join my YouTube family. We have a lot to get done today. We are fresh off a long 4-day holiday weekend. So on a typical weekend, I don't do a whole lot. So I like to keep it real over here. If you guys are new, if you guys are been around for a while, you know, I keep it real. I try to keep it as real as possible, and sticking with that, I'm going to be honest. I do not make my bed on the weekend. I don't really do a whole lot of cleaning or really anything on the weekends. I enjoy my time with my family, more so my husband, because, well, it's summer right now, so the kids are home every day, but it's just nice to enjoy my husband being home and spending all that time together as a family. So anyway, first thing we're gonna do is just get this bed made. I personally love making the bed first because it kind of helps snowball everything else. I don't know what it is, but just getting the bed made, it just kind of helps the room look cleaned up, tidied, and honestly, it's hard to get started. But once I am started, I just get on a roll.
Don't be such a stranger. Tell me how you're feeling. You know I don't have to live inside your frames, boy. It's such a funny way to tell me what you search in life. Well, I'm a mad woman. Sorry, I don't compromise. Mad woman, mad woman. Keep calling me a mad woman. Boy, you tell me your business.
So I thought I was gonna vacuum, but turns out the battery was dead. So I went ahead and plugged it in, and while that's charging, we're gonna go ahead and reset this bathroom. Again, not doing any deep cleaning, we're just resetting. So we're just making things, kind of picking things up and doing a quick clean, a quick tidy up. You know, kind of one of those tidy ups like, oh shoot, we have 10 minutes and somebody's coming to the house, kind of clean. You know what I mean? So it's just basically a reset again from the long weekend, just kind of picking up the clothes and stuff. My swimsuit was up top on the shower because we went swimming this weekend, and I really like to let things completely dry before I put them in the dirty clothes. And then, yeah, so we're just getting everything put back together. Just a quick tidy up.
We did. I guess shit happens for a reason. But it's like something feels different from back then. Why don't we go back to? Why don't we go back to? Honestly, I'm open wide. I don't feel like waking up without you by my side. I still see your silhouette. Why don't we go back to? Why don't we go back to your bedroom?
How was everybody's holiday? I know Canada Day was on Saturday, July 1st. I don't know that other countries celebrate their independence like we do, or their, holidays that celebrates their country. So let me know down in the comments if you're not from the United States. I'm curious what y'all do to celebrate your country. We tend to go all out here in the United States. It is quite the celebration, fireworks and parades and all the things. I will say that Nebraska does the 4th of July better in response to celebrating. Ralston, Nebraska definitely puts on the best 4th of July parade ever that I have been to. And then just the fireworks everywhere. Like, you can literally sit in your own yard and see the fireworks just going off everywhere all night. And it's literally like a week-long celebration. Where down here in Florida, our neighborhood, I think maybe 2 families at most. It might have just been one. We saw one family shooting fireworks off when we came home one night. And then I heard some later on in a different direction, so I'm not sure that it's the same family, but that's why I said 2. But it's just so much more quieter here. Now, I think the laws are pretty similar, but back in Nebraska, I guess people maybe just didn't follow them. I don't know, and started shooting fireworks off earlier or later. But definitely a much bigger celebration back in Nebraska than there is here in Florida. We do have fireworks. They set fireworks off at the Daytona Beach bandshell. If you guys know where that's out, it's out on the boardwalk over by the ocean, which who doesn't love standing on the ocean in the dark, hearing the crashing waves, a little bit of the, waves coming up on your feet and watching fireworks going off. Like, it's amazing. I will say fireworks are illegal on the beach, but this was a professional show through the city, so don't go taking your fireworks out there. Not that they patrolled it, but whatever. Save the turtles. We love our animals down here in Florida, and so we definitely have a lot of laws protecting them. But anyway, back to the holiday. We went over to a local park that was putting on, they had a concert, and what else did they have? They had like bounce houses and water slides and food trucks and all the things. Oh, and an old car show. And then at the end of the night, fireworks. And it was a beautiful celebration. And yeah, so it was definitely fun. Again, let me know what you guys do. If you're not in the US, or even if you are, let me know what y'all did. And share. I love hearing about other cultures and how they do things, because obviously, we are our own type of people here in the US. We celebrate differently for sure. So after cleaning up the bedroom and just getting it tidied up in there, I do like to come into the living room. I think I've said this before in another video, but if you haven't seen it, I like to start with the biggest piece in the room. So for the bedroom, it's the bed, making the bed, and then in the living room, it's the couch. There's just something about getting that big piece tackled first that kind of helps, again, snowball everything else around it. So once I got here in the living room, we're just going to go ahead, finish up tidying the couch, and then get these towels folded. Again, these are our beach towels because we went swimming. Our beach has been quite something else. Not only has the red flag been out, which means like high tide, high surf. We've been having a lot of rip tides and stuff like that. So many people have been drowning and getting stuck out there in them, and it's just been really bad. We also have had the purple flag out, which is dangerous marine life. Now, I think there's been a couple sightings of like hammerheads up in, like, I call it like the armpit of Florida, in the Gulf, up where the Panhandle, like Navarre and Destin and all that are. However, in our area, we've been seeing a lot of jellyfish, and unfortunately, our youngest, Kendall, she did get stung, but we made it. It was okay. It's not a life-threatening thing with the jellyfish that we have here, as far as I know, in the research that I did. You just literally just wash it out or let it soak in warm water for so long. I did hear something that you can use vinegar on it. So I did pick up a small bottle of vinegar to put in our beach bag, so that way we have it on hand next time and we won't actually have to leave the beach if somebody gets stung again. But I did see that they removed the purple flag. So hopefully we can slow down on those jellyfish and enjoy the beach a little more.
I'm alright. Might be shaken but not stirred. Just a lesson that I've learned. And so it goes. Tables turn in your own. When I think about the way we used to be, when I think about the things it took from me, I know that I am so much better. When I look at what I've done, I'm really hard. When I look at
Quick tip from Tammy here. I know you guys see me roll my towels a lot. You're seeing me here rolling them up in the kids' bathroom, and then I do roll them up in the kitchen. I feel like it just saves space rolling the towels as opposed to stacking them. One, you're not like reaching in and grabbing a whole pile. You're just reaching in and grabbing one roll, which to me is easier. I don't know if it really is, at least in my mind it is, but I feel like it looks nicer too having them rolled. But yeah, I just feel like it's easier storage wise. So if you're looking for an easier way to store your towels, something to fit in your drawers better, try rolling them.
It's hard to stay real in a world full of fakes. It's hard to find truth when the liars are great. I'm trying my best to stay out of your way. Oh well, oh well. You talk a big talk, but got nothing to say. You hold your head high, but your morals to fade. I know you feel cool, but your bubble will break. Oh well.
Honestly, though, the whole weekend was absolutely beautiful. Well, as far as beautiful goes, I mean, like, sunshine was out. It wasn't like really storming or doing anything crazy like that. It was hot. I think our heat index for the 4th of July was like 112 or something like that. It was crazy humid, that's for sure. Hotter than last year. This is only the 2nd July that we have been here, but I was so grateful that we didn't have the rain and that we could actually just enjoy the weekend and spending time outside, because this day that I'm doing the cleaning, it decided to storm and pour. I had all the lights on in the house and I was so nervous that it was going to be so hard to film, because even with all the lights on, like, it still felt really dark in the house. So it doesn't look like it though, surprisingly enough, but it definitely stormed. It definitely made up for not raining for a few days. But we always need the rain. The plants need it, because with that heat and the Florida sun, things were definitely getting quite dry.
And every fool will try to be like you. But I'm not gonna sell my soul just to be someone you wanna know. Who you like is out of my control. I'm okay being me. I'm not gonna change myself just to make you fall under some spell. Rather be alone than be a shell. I'm okay.
Moving on to the kitchen, there's not a whole lot going on. Obviously, we have a few things here on the counter. Like I said, it kind of becomes a catch-all of our weekend activities. We got the kids brownies and treats for the 4th, which is the container you see, the clear container, and it's actually empty, but because it doesn't fit in the trash, it needs to go out, but it got left on the counter. And then the bags there, we went to, what is it called? I think it's called Sugar Kingdom, and it is in Daytona over on A1A. They have the best candy options. It's like bulk candy. And then they have a lot of like random other candies in there, and it's super cute, super fun, and the people are so nice who own it. So we once in a great while, I should say, we will take the kids over there. They love picking out some candy, and then they get their own because it's in their own little individual bag. But I did want to go ahead and just get those put away in their respective places instead of just leaving them on the counter. And then again, because of the brownies, there was definitely some crumbs all over the place that needed to be cleaned up.
A little rain begins to fall down. Wash it away and see what stays around. And round we go now. I lay my eyes that you live by my side. Radio loud.
I will say that I kind of have a love-hate relationship with this counter. I love it. It is exactly what we wanted. It turned out great. It's beautiful, easy to clean. But the pattern in it makes it literally blends any crumb, food, spill. It just blends right into the counter, unless it's like bright red juice. That doesn't blend in, but it cleans up easy enough. But so anyway, we're gonna go ahead and move on to cleaning the Keurig. I have not cleaned this since we moved here, and if you guys don't know, Florida has extremely hard water. We really need to get a soft water softener, like a whole house system, because the situation is quite crazy. I mean, our skin just like crawls all the time, especially when it's hot. So when you go to sweat, TMI, I'm sorry, but when you sweat, then it's like the minerals from the water come out of your skin, and it just makes your skin crawl and itch. But anyway, so I need to get the Keurig cleaned out. As you just saw there, that's the first cup of liquid that comes out, the descaler. And I just wanted to show you that so you could, in reference, so here in a minute when I get to the end of cleaning it, you can see what the final cup looks like. And the color difference is crazy. So make sure you stay tuned to see all that. But see what I'm saying? Like, you would have never known that the counters were that dirty. They didn't even look that dirty, and it's not just in the camera, it's literally like that. But So as far as the Keurig goes, though, it's super easy to clean. I just picked up the descaling solution at Walmart. I do use the Keurig one. I've looked at others, but I just feel like it's better to just use the Keurig brand that is made for the Keurig. That way, if there's any issues arise, I can be like, nope, I use the products, your products, you know what I mean. So it's super easy. You dump the full bottle in there, then you fill the bottle up with water and dump it into the container, into the water container. Run a cup or two. I think it took like 2 cups for that solution to come all the way out, and then you fill it up all the way to the max line. I like to use the fridge filtered water instead of our house water. Again, the water is terrible here, but and then you just clean it out. You literally fill this up twice, let it do all its runs, and it's good and ready to go. Again, make sure you stick around and I will show you what that final clean out cup looks like.
Drive by your house every day, yeah, it feels kind of weird, and I wonder, do you ever think of me too? Now you're playing with the big boys, finally get some big toys, making all your girls spoiled. Daddy's got it all solved. I was never your choice, but I hope you're happy. I hope you are happy.
So once everything was done going through the cycle of cleaning, I did go ahead and wipe everything out. You do have to be very careful. There's a very sharp piece inside of that where you put the little pods. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Hit the red subscribe button. Stay happy, healthy, and safe. And we will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.